Okay, folks, here we go with today's Hit Station Challenge. Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna stop there. Stop there. So that was that was actually from yesterday's or the last 10-minute challenge. So that was, of course, lyrics from Hit Station and from actually a really old sort of musical sketch that I had done a long time ago. So we brought those together. That was a lot of fun. So we're going to do another one today. And so I'm just going to jump right in. So again, as you're watching this, if you want to get on the waiting list for the launch of HitStation, go to hitstation.ai. You'll see the link for join the waiting list, and you'll get a notification when we go live. But getting on the landing page, you'll be able to see all the features and stuff because I'm not going through all that because I got 10 minutes to make a whole song here. All right, so today, let's do a little Latin thing. So I had this idea. I just got in, so I've been out in walking around Panama in Punta Patia. Now I'm back in Marbella where I live, and yeah, but it's raining, and it rained pretty hard, and so I'm a walker, so I ended up having to take an Uber. So I'm just thinking about the fact that I didn't get to walk. I'm sitting in this Uber coming back to the spot. So anyway, so this thing just popped in my head because I was coming up in the elevator. I was like, oh, what am we going to do today? And so I just got this idea of, I'm sitting in the rain in Panama, right? But this is just trying to get, trying to get home to that special person. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to make this country at first, but we're not going to do country. So I've already chosen the genre. We got the song. And so if you watch the prior video, you know that you can drop in, you can import an entire song that you have, as long as you have the notations of what's the chorus, what's the verses, and the bridge. Or you can start with just a section, right? So we're starting here. So let's just go ahead and import this into our song. And so you see here, all I have is my chorus. We have my genre. Oh, reggaeton, Latin pop. Let's go Latin pop. I don't know. This is all about seeing what happens. And so look at this. So sitting in the rain in Panama, raindrops falling on my car. I'm just trying to get home to you. Can't let the rain get in my way. I just need to have you by my side. But right now it's raining in Panama. So I don't know if that's good. I'm hoping it's not that great, so I can show you the process of how we improve it. So what I didn't do the last time is I'm going to do now. I'm going to lock this. So when it generates the rest of the song, it's going to leave this as it is, right? And because I imported this part of the song, it's already given it a grade, so it's a 40 out of 100. So we got a lot of room for opportunity. I mean, we don't even have a full song here yet, right? So so clearly, this is going to be, I'm saying clearly, for me, it's a male vocal. We've done a couple of hook first. Let's just do a standard arrangement. And it's Latin, so say if there's a featured instrument. And where that comes in is, so what Hit Station does is a couple things. So when we're done crafting the lyric, if we are porting this into an AI sort of music generator platform like a Suno, then there's embedded sort of markings and coding, if you will, but it gives the AI platform information on how to perform the song, right? So all those notations are added to the lyric. So what is our theme or our concept? So anyway, that stuff gets just ported over both with the lyric as well as from the musical style or the recommendation that actually goes into the song, the music generator. But keep in mind that you can, like, you don't have to do that, right? Again, you could take this into your studio, take this to the coffee shop to perform, it, take it on stage. The whole point here with HitStation is it is an amazing tool for assisting you in coming up with great lyrics. Can you push this easy buttons and just get songs? You can, but look here, they may not be scored that great. So we want to do songs that are going to be really amazing. So let's get to our theme. So it's raining in Panama. Um, so it's raining in Panama, but I want to get home to my love, my girl, my friend, my husband, whatever you want to say. Um, uh, and notice here, I don't really use this one a lot. I have used it, but notice here in the cultural context, and this, I think, in terms of your hit score, if I remember correctly, this is about 5% of your score, and so it can matter. But if there are viral phrases that are out there, Gen Z slang, current social movement, seasonal themes, right? So you know what? It is the rainy season. So we have that going for us. So let's just drop that in there and see what happens. All right. So additional context. It's raining, but I want to get home. Or traffic is we'll just say I'm just gonna say traffic jams. How about that? Um, let's say people blowing horns. Oh, you know what? I should have brought this up. I'm rushing so much. We're still gonna get this done in 10 minutes. But I'm going to my Facebook page in case you all are asking me questions that I can't see. All right, so that's me talking to me. All right, I'm still gonna get this done. Uh, people blowing horns. I can't wait to see you. Hold you in my arms. Look into your eyes. If you were on here, I will start announcing these so you guys can come on and actually help me do this, right? Give me your suggestions and we'll make songs out of what you want to do or get on the waiting list. Hit station.ai and then when it's out there, you can start for free and do your thing. All right, so here we go. So let's just generate the rest of our song. My lock is on. Let's see what we get. And then what I'll do is I'll probably unlock this. I purposely tried to write a crappy hook to see what we got. So we got an intro, got some little geek fiddle going on here. Verse one, headlights dance on what? Avenida. I like that. Viper sing a rhythm in 2/4 time. City's a river, traffic's going nowhere. Horns and voices echo in the night. Every light, every puddle pulls me further from your smile. But your memory's my shelter. I can almost feel you now. And then my crappy my crappy hook. But we are at a 72, so we're in sort of not bad territory already. But I wanted to show you this, so I'm going to unlock this now, and I'm going to regenerate this. I'm just going to say do a full rewrite. We want to do a refresh first. Uh, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a piggy by its toe, right? So let's just do a full rewrite of it. See what happens. Uh, and that actually took my score down a point. Really? It took my score down a point. Wow. Um, so what I'm going to say is go back and restore the prior version, right? Um, I'm going to regenerate, but now I'm just going to say refresh it. Where are we? So I'm not necessarily making it better, but let's see when I copy this. I want to get on here one time and just show you guys really what it means to kind of workshop these lyrics, as I call it. Um, but because we're doing these in under 10 minutes, so I need to do one that may not be a 10-minute video, but it really is kind of helping. Okay, so we're up to a 77. We're up to a 77 now because the hook got copied to the other places where the hook occurs. So 77 is actually pretty good. I'd like to see an 80. I love green numbers, but we don't have a lot of time. So let's bust the move. One other thing I do want to show you guys down here is when we're talking about how Suno is going to recommend that the song be produced, if you will. So it's talking about instrumentation here. This can get copied over to Suno, and then the vocal recommendations, right? So male or female, we know that we have chosen a male, and so look at the technique: Spanish English transitions, reggaeton flow, passionate delivery, rhythmic syncopation. Now the reference artist. Now just be clear. So we got Bad Bunny, Rosalia, uh, Jay Bavlin, Carol G. It would be very clear. These are sort of referential names in terms of like the kind of who, like where's the influence for the song coming from. It is not copying from these artists. We don't have any information to be able to copy from them. Like there's no lexicon or catalog of, hey, how does Bad Bunny do this and how does Rosalia do that? The Hit Station doesn't know that. It just knows the methodology for what makes a great song. These are more references to maybe influence style, but because I was asked that question in terms of reference artists, like you'll notice here, this is actually what would go to Suno, right? Latin passion, rhythmic vocals, bilingual flow. So none of that indicates any of what you see here. It is just really for inspiration at best, right? So let's just go ahead and copy our lyrics because we're going to run out of time. Go over to Suno, pop this in. And for those of you who've been watching these videos, I'm having a lot of fun doing these. They're so quick. All right, so it's been imported. We see the song name, some of the style information, male vocal only. That's what we asked for. Warm, embracing, community feel. And again, I could edit any of these things that I want to, but this is what was. These are the notations that came in with the lyric from Hit Station. So you can see for every section of the song how it's supposed to be delivered. Now let's just come back here and get my instrumentation information as well, or my style information. And we're going to go with theirs. I don't have any styles in my library for Latin music. Now, what would be bonkers here? So let's just go ahead and let this start creating. What would be bonkers here? Oh, am I human? Yeah, I'm human. Stop it. Is translating this to Spanish, right? Because Hit Station will do other languages as well. And so if I regenerate this lyric now, which I don't want to ruin it right now, or if I start here in Espanol, then my lyrics will be in Espanol. And it would come into Suno or another software, and you're going to hear it in Spanish. So let me just go back one more time. Let this while the song is still generating. So English, Spanish, French, Dutch, Portuguese. I think there's Korean here, Japanese. I don't know the languages well enough to know what they are, to be honest with you. But I know that they're in there. So anyway, so let's hear what Raining Panama sounds like. You ready? You nervous? I'm a little nervous. Let's go. Get to the lyric.
Headlights dance on wet Avenida. Wipers sing a rhythm into four time. City's a river, traffic's going nowhere. Horns and voices echo in the night. Every light, every puddle pulls me further from your smile. But your memory's my shelter. I
All right.
can almost feel you now. It's raining Panama, but I'm chasing through the flood. City's heartbeat thunders. Every drop calls us closer. Under neon rivers, my hope breaks through the rush. Every horn's a promise, your name in every gust. It's raining Panama, but I'm coming home to your love. To your
All right. And the second one's usually better. That's what we got.
Headlights dance on wet Avenida. Wipers sing a rhythm into four time. City's a river, traffic's going nowhere. Horns and voices echo in the night. Every light, every puddle pulls me further from your smile. But your memory's my shelter. I can almost feel you now. It's raining Panama, but I'm chasing through the flood.
All right. So we did our song. Um, I do see one thing that I don't like. Um, I want to regenerate this with in this chorus, just to say it's raining in Panama. Now I could do this as a variant. It actually would be faster. It would be faster if I did it as a variant because when I make the edit, it'll ask me if I want to copy it to all of the hooks in the song because it knows that there's multiple hooks. All right, so let's save that one. And I actually raise this up a point. So I'm going to one more time download the lyric. Where is it? You guys make me so nervous. Forget where things are. All right, so we already generated the lyrics. I just want to copy it as it is. Where is it? Yeah. He created the software but can't find his own lyrics. Yeah, these things happen, people. Doing a lot here. It's very makes me very nervous. All right, so let's copy in the new one. It's raining in Panama. I'll create one more time just to see if I can get something a little bit different. But we're up to a 78. We did just by adding that one word. We got ourselves up another point. So, all right. I know the total video is almost at 20 minutes. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I did my work in less than 10. I actually did in kind of like five, right? But I'm trying to, again, help you guys understand the true power of what HitStation can do. Um, I think the next time we're going to talk about some of the collaboration capabilities. All right, let's see what we got here.
Headlights dance on wet avenida. Wipers sing a rhythm.
All right, so let's assume it's not going to be too terribly different because the thing is, y'all sitting right there and nobody told me I needed in here. Oh boy, I'm telling you, these public schools just did not do your boy good. That's the problem. You know, basic English stuff here. Basic English people. That's all we're trying to do. Basic English. All right. They rescored me. I thought maybe it was going to slip me up to a 79. It did not. But anyway, so look at my score here, and we're going to end this. And I may just release all the songs just so you guys can hear them in their totality. So I think some are actually really good. Um, So the hook strength, we took that up 3%. And the hooks are one of the most important things that you can do. But the hook in and of itself is still only at 70%. So again, hook distinctiveness. So it's telling us it has a distinct vocabulary from the verses. Good hook foundation. Consider making the chorus vocabulary more distinct from the verses. Add rhythmic variation to make the hook stand out. And so if I were going to get in here and really kind of go to town on this, I would spend some time just kind of really studying the flow, thinking about where the rhyme sequence is. I may even want to shorten some of these lines. So again, with the hook, so it's more memorable. The shorter, the better, because people do not have long attention spans. So I maybe would, I perhaps would just start from scratch here, right? Think about my central themes and start to writing. And then when we're talking about our copyright or our song credits, right? So I'm just pop my name in here. And then I go to I look at my download here. The fact that there's been, contribution on my part to manipulate these lyrics, to improve them, to edit them, to satisfy that substantial human contribution piece of it. Not to mention all the things that I put in, like when I'm making these choices, right? I'm making choices about these things, right? Like if we got belonging, I probably could have added desire in here. Is it defiance or triumph? Maybe, you know. And then if I save all this, I may tell it, you know what, go back and generate me a new lyric based on those choices that I made for changing those things. Now, in the interim, it took my score down, but that's probably because I put in defiance as opposed to maybe triumph. So I can come here and I can generate the lyrics again. So okay, now what do we get with these concepts, right? And see if it brings my score back up. So I'm back up to a 74, right? And I'm sure we could edge ourselves into a couple more points here. But remember, I have the history of what I've done here. All right, let's bring this up so you can see it. I have the history of these changes. So I could go back to the original. This is before the full song generation, before regenerating the chorus. So before full song generation. So I could go back and effectively full songs. I'm sorry, I went backwards because we regenerate the song twice. But I can go back to those prior versions, and that's one of the beauties of this thing. And now look at this other information that I get. Right, I can see what's happened to my hook strength, my platform compatibility, all those things. It's all right here. So in terms of what you can get done, oh man, I'm so far over 10 minutes. Okay, all right, I apologize. This one's a little bit long, people. All right, so with that, all right, so let's roll out the way that we rolled in here though, because I really, really did enjoy that other song. So we're going to roll out on listening to the second iteration of it.
Headlights dance on red avenida. Wipers sing the rhythm in 2/4 time. City's a river, traffic's going nowhere. Horns and voices echo in the night. Every light, every color, pull me further from your smile. But your memory's my shelter. I can almost feel you now. It's raining Panama, but I'm chasing through the flood. City's heartbeat thunders. Every drop calls us closer. Under neon rivers, my hope breaks through the rush. Every horn's a promise, your name in every gust. It's raining Panama, but I'm coming
All right, that's it,
home to
folks.
your
So the next one,
love.
see ya.